whatever happened in that battle last week, because coming that Friday, we got another 2-day event. And then after that 2-day event, we got a following week with
another 2-day event. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not doing all these events. I'm gonna tell you, I ain't even going whip. I will be.
now, listen, Vada. Like I'm saying,
I'm not doing.
I love battle rap. Okay.
Bro, I don't want to see. Bro, I don't want to see the same niggas every fucking week.
I got another point.
Yeah, my nigga. I'm good. Turn off the lights. Cut this shit off. We can cut this shit off.
I got another point. I just want to point out there too.
Niggas,
you know what I'm saying? You also got
every week. Bro, let's show last week. What the fuck?
It's funny you saying the same.
Ryan past the block when my dad got left on the scene. Look at your little boy now. We done turned to kings. Shit turned me a grown man for hours.
I don't need no time to plan and write. And and I'm not gonna choke because I don't remember, like I ain't even playing for no battle. But I'm still gonna be active right now. And that's a different type of rapper than you talking about. Right. You never seen these, you bringing up do that. You just seen them get on stage, rap they raps, and then after that, everything else is ass.
I know somebody that come from that era. You know, somebody who been calling you out.
Who?
Rex.
Rex? From what era? What are you talking about?
You're not from the era.
Yo,
it don't count.
Knowledge, you my nigga, but you, come on.
Rex don't come from that era. No, I'm just saying. He don't come from that.
Knowledge, you my nigga. Rex come from what?
From the era of being able to rap at any given moment.
I don't know if he could rap that. I don't know that, but Rex ain't from my era. Rex ain't got Rex. What Rex did?
He's a battle rap legend.
That's it.
Y'all really be listening to this nigga, Cass?
Yo, what's up, yo? You know what I'm saying? That's the energy. The energy. Can we talk about the energy with the energy?
No.
Yeah. You already know what it is, man. Salute to the subscribers, that notification gang, etc., etc. Don't let that get too far ahead of you. Got my guy with me, none other.
Showtime SP, the nobody that knows bodies. Bow! First off, that shirt is fire.
Ah, you know what? Thank you. I truly appreciate it. You know what? It's funny as hell that you said something about this shirt. It's a Basquiat by my man. My man got a brand. It's called His and Hers. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you've heard of it. You know what I mean?
I got the history joint.
He's giving us, you know what I'm saying? He's giving us some shirts before. But what he's doing now is he's got a free t-shirt giveaway. It's my man, His and Hers brand, my dog Roger Burley. He has a brand. If you go on Instagrams, I'll put it up in here so y'all can see it. His and Hers brand is a free t-shirt giveaway. Follow, like, share a post to your IG story, tag a friend, and then you add your size in the comments, and the winner will be announced March 28th, and you can get a free shirt. But obviously, you know, I support black brands, so if you see something that you like in there, you can cop, you know what I'm saying? I've copped mad shit from them before, and you know what I'm saying, he sent me stuff too. But it's funny that you mentioned that, because I had to throw, you know what I'm saying? Which is great. Dog.
That's what we here for.
What up, though? My man Showtime SP in the place to be, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad to see that you're here. Start this week off. It's a lot that's going on. If you just seen, I'm gonna break down every round that I've sketched about. But first of all, how you doing, man? What's up with you, man? You know, it's always good to have you here. What's up?
Finally had the weekend off, you know what I'm saying, for a while. So I had, you know, a little bit of chill time. So, you know, had to show the family some love. And, you know, had to show some friends some love and things like that. But I'm glad to end this weekend off, to end this 3-day weekend off with this therapy session with my brother. Listen, ain't no better way to set this week off, man. Tell me about what's going on, because I'm going to tell you what I seen that I was concerned about. I get mad at Twitter from time to time because, you know, if it ain't about some bullshit, it's about some other bullshit. Great. So what's this deal with this muscle dude that wakes up like 4 in the morning and dip his face in the water? It's bad enough I get your treadmill videos at 7 a.m. Like, we know what that is. But why I gotta look at the chewed sugar daddy? Because that's what he looked like. He looked like a Slim Jim that a child ate. Just all of the muscles. You need to hug yourself. That's another thing. But we didn't gave him more light than he needed. I just wanted to tell y'all what the hell's been on my timeline lately.
Right. It's been a lot going on, you know what I'm saying? It's been a lot, but it's been a little, you know. Obviously, you got a bunch of events coming up that we'll talk about in a few, you know what I'm saying? You had Cassidy's interview that just came out on Hip Hop Is Real. To make it short, you know, he's basically saying that here's a couple things. He's saying that the battlers, he not giving it 100% because it wouldn't be fair. He said if he would have battled last week, we wouldn't be talking about another event. We'll be talking about his battle from last week, right? He also then went on to say, you know, he's never ducked nothing. You didn't battle John John. You know, you didn't battle John John. And did you know the last two Cassidy battles didn't happen? The Freeway battle didn't happen.
He's supposed to battle Freeway?
But he didn't duck it. It just never happened. You know what I'm saying? URL kind of like, if you ask me, I think URL threw money at Cash just to prevent him from battling on Rare Breed. You know?
I see you shining, nigga. I can smell a motherfucker with money. Even Ray Charles can see you got money.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just, you know, we got to stop him from battling over there, so we'll just, you know what I'm saying? It's very,
it's obvious, but
it's an obvious speculation. But moving along, you got Cass, you know what I'm saying? He comes back out. He's talking his shit. He's saying Rex can't fuck with him. Rex don't come from his era. Rex comes from every era. You know what I mean? But it seems to me like it's the start of some budding promotion. Because you know tomorrow, 15 Minutes of Fame will go find Rex. And Rex is going to have a fucking legendary interview responding to this. Because Rex will... If he respond to anybody, but he'll definitely respond to Cassidy. What's up, though, man?
All right, so if there's any, so as of right now, when it comes to the status of Cassidy and the GOAT and the energy and all of that stuff like that, right now, if we talk about real battle rap enthusiasts, you know, we really ain't checking for Cass like that. I'm gonna be real with you, like the real people that are watching battles and loving the battle raps and the rapping of the raps.
Right.
We're not waiting on We're not waiting tooth and nail for the next Cassidy battle.
No.
But the real enthusiasts know that if there's any battle that we would like to see for Cassidy, it would have to be the T-Rex battle. So Knowledge wasn't wrong with trying to direct that traffic towards the T-Rex battle, because that's the only battle I really, really want. If not that, Mook, but I really don't want Mook versus Cassidy, because Mook would definitely wash Cassidy. I just have that in my mind, because we know what we see when we see that finishing product. But then again, wait a minute, Mook did no. It wasn't Mook and Cass. No, it was Cass and it was Mook and Reed, and oh god, we don't want that again. But what I'm saying is, I just don't want that battle. Now, Cassidy and Rex sounds good, but y'all really be listening to Cass when he talk? Like, do y'all really be like listening to him?
No, I'm gonna show you what I did, right? Like with Cass, you can do this, right? It's crazy. I was listening to his rant, and I was literally listening to it, and every 10 seconds I would just press back to see if it sounded like it was part of the same conversation. And look, it nothing changes. Listen, look, like Rex, I was right.
Rex ain't in my fuck. Yo, stop playing with me, bro. And stop making it seem like Rex can fuck with me in the face.
Right. So I took his face off, right? Like, let me find it. He was talking about Rex, right? And I just kept like rewinding it.
Nigga, don't joke with me. I'm not no joke.
He said he's not a joke.
I've never been no fucking joke.
I've never been a joke.
Even comedians, the biggest ones, they fuck with me. They hit me, but they don't joke with me. They be serious. Niggas ain't joking.
He said the biggest comedians hit me. They be joking. He said they hit me, but they don't hit me up to joke, because Cassidy is not a joke, man. What's up, man? So let me see. Do you even want to see? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know.
I mean, I do want to see the Cassidy and T-Rex battle. I do want to see that battle, but I even want to see the face-off. But when we just talk about all of this build-up for Cassidy talking, bro, I don't even be hearing him talking, because I know he's gonna try to make an analogy with the last thing that he said. You get what I'm saying? Like he said, they think they can just brush me off. Like they think they about to just brush me off. They don't even have the bristles to be on the same brush as me. Like, how they gonna try to brush me off? I've been bored with y'all. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm bored with y'all. You can't even bristle it. I'm the brush. Why you trying to brush me when I'm the brush? I make all of the brush heads. Do you want to get ragged? I'm sorry, I was trying to do that there. But you understand what I'm saying, where it's like it don't really make a lot of sense, but you hearing what he's saying. He's putting word associations in it. But he not really saying nothing. Because the last two battles that we wanted to see Cassidy do.
I would rewind his shit.
Who the ever? And all type of shit. And wild shit on deck. Y'all think y'all with me? Let's get to it. Industry with me now. Like, stop making it seem like we gotta wait for a battle. I got a studio. I got microphones.
Who is you mad at right now?
And wild shit on deck. Y'all just think y'all with me? Let's get to it. With me now.
I would just rewind it. I would just
Man.
I would just randomly rewind Cassidy's video like 10 seconds just to hear him continue the same argument. But
with the air. With the air.
Moving right along, man. It's a lot of talk, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of events going on.
Yeah.
And when I did the math, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Math and everything he's got going on. When I did the addition of what's kind of like happening, you got hit in the next 5 weeks, like around the next 5 weeks, you've got Hitman's event, which is One Night Stand. Then you got Apollo's event, which is the very next week, which is the 12th and 13th. Then the week after,
Right after that,
you got
Mean.
I don't even know who Mean is.
That's
Like who's the
main events all night.
But who's throwing it though?
It is a league that's like they obviously it's Mean 3, so they the same league that did Mean 1 and 2.
But
They is Mean. That is Mean. It's main events all night.
right. No, I'm not even doing that.
I'm not trying. No, I don't know the league because apparently this is their third one. So
Let me see if I can pull it up, man. This is Street Talk Entertainment, Mean 3. New Jersey Twerk versus Real Deal, Geechee Gotti versus Steams, Marv 1 versus Serious Jones, T-Top versus Young Cannon, Big K versus Jay Murder, Chess versus Kev Bless, and more announcements going down. I don't know much about this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know. And then you got it looks like there's a card on April 26th also. Eazy's got his card, Pray for My Enemies, with him versus Swamp. We got to talk about that card. There's a lot of motherfucking cards.
it's a lot of battles, bro. It's a lot. If y'all said nothing was going on in battle rap, we said nothing was going on in battle rap. Now a lot going on in battle rap. Do I have to be the one? Do I have to be the one? Okay, so they don't like me anyway. So I know I said that I wanted more battle raps and battle rapping. But damn, it's literally like after one event.
It's an event.
Imagine our schedule. We watch the event, we recap the event, we go live and do whatever the fallout from that event. We got literally 4 or 5 days to try to maybe do a bar breakdown of a battle that's probably still gonna be on VOD. And then literally they're gonna forget about whatever happened in that battle last week because coming that Friday, we got another 2-day event. And then after that 2-day event, we got a following week with
another 2-day event. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not doing all these events. I'm gonna tell you, I ain't even going whip. I will be.
Now, listen, Vada, like I'm saying,
I'm not doing it.
I love battle rap, okay?
Bro, I don't want to see the same niggas every fucking week.
I got another point.
My nigga. I'm good. Turn off the lights. Cut this shit off. We can cut this shit off.
I got another point I just want to point out there, too. You know what I'm saying? You also got
every week. Bro, they showed last week. What the fuck?
It's funny you saying the same niggas every week.
It's like the Harlem Globetrotters after a goddamn while.
Okay,
has become the.
I just want to point this out. You know what I'm saying? It's funny you said that because for the Mean event, right?
Yo.
I'm sorry. The first event that we having is going to be the intergender battle, right? The intergender battle is going to be one of the main events is New Jersey Twerk versus Vixen the Assassin.
On which card? I thought that
that's on Hitman card, right? That's gonna be the first of the.
This is the Harlem Globe. Battle rap is becoming the Harlem Globe. It's the same fucking show every week.
Wait a minute. The very next week, right? We got the Apollo card, right? And one of those main events is New Jersey Twerk versus A-Ward. Now, Vada, just wanted to ask you. The following weekend, right after that.
I'm not keeping up.
The following weekend after that. Do you know the main event of the Mean card? New Jersey Twerk versus Real Deal.
I don't want to see my nigga battle 3 weeks in a row. I don't. It's hard battles, and then you got so Trez is on a card battling against he's on the Apollo card, I believe.
Yes.
But he's got a boxing match. Like this shit is crazy. Like, Yo, what is going on with nowadays? Like, niggas got to box and rap, and next thing you know, niggas would be playing basketball on the side and shit.
Do a double quadruple check because
He's on the Apollo card. He battles Lou Castro on the Apollo card. I thought he battled Lou Castro already though.
Who's also going to be in this 3-week gauntlet? I believe it is Geechee Gotti, if I'm not mistaken.
For sure.
Geechee Gotti is battling on. Is Geechee on Hitman John? No. So we got a little break. But we are going to get 2 weeks of Geechee. I know that.
He battles on the Apollo card versus 40 bars.
Yes.
Right.
And then he's going to be on the mean card.
On the mean card versus
Steams.
He's not on the other joint.
So, not only am I as a watcher of battle rap, is going to be nerve-wracked because of how that battle rap week is going to go, I could only feel for a few of y'all battle rappers that literally have another battle 7 days later. Come on now, this is one of them situations where it's like, all right, I asked for one thing, and then y'all respond to me. This is battle rap. I'm saying you respond to me as my spouse who got upset that I said this was just a little too salty. Now there's no salt in none of my food. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or if I say, hey, this food is a little too hot. Now all my food for the next week is all cold. You being petty with me, battle rap. This is not what I meant. This is a whole summer. We could have stretched this out all summer.
Right.
Where we at with
events every week. I'm telling you right now, I'm not keeping up with all these events. I got kids. It's nice outside. The summer's about to come. I remember a couple of league, like, dog, it's been times this year where league owners will get mad that niggas is not covering all these events. I'm telling you right now, I'm not covering all these events. I don't know which ones I will versus which ones I won't, which battles I will versus which ones I won't. And I'm in school too. I'm telling you off top, I ain't covering all these shits. But anyway, what's up?
I'm gonna try as hard as I can. That's the best option that I can give you is I'm gonna try as hard as I can. Because, you know, I like looking at the glass half empty. You know what I'm saying? I like looking at the glass half empty. There was a time, remember, when we was watching 2 battles at the same time.
So at least they don't rap like that no more. Niggas is not even rapping like that no more. Why am I going to spend that kind of time when niggas is not even rapping like that anymore?
I feel like a battered spouse. Like, I just feel like,
niggas don't even try.
But you know, at least he calls.
Niggas be writing on the way to the venue, and I'm supposed to do breakdowns. Like,
They was taking the Uber on the way to the event, and y'all was the main event.
Yo, it was crazy, right? Just last week you had on the main event that didn't happen because they're like, this nigga's on the way. He's on the way to the event, but we done paid $50 to see this shit already. I'm good. I will see. If, like, a lot of these cards, if we feel like it's worth it, we could split it and shit like that. Or, you know what I'm saying? But
split it?
I'm not
this
paying.
This is $250 altogether,
No,
bro.
I'm not buying all that. I'm telling you right now, I'm not.
The Apollo card is alone $75.
That's
right?
a good joint.
I know the mean probably gonna be like 30, maybe 40, depending on how that goes. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Hitman. I know Hitman's is around that $50, $60. Bro, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and get on the line with the tax man, cause go ahead, put it under Rice Gang. We writing all of this off, and we getting this money back. And let one of these battles go wrong. Let one of these battles be bad.
Ain't one of them. It's gonna be a lot. This is not the. Remember when I said the other day, I said this is the worst era in battle? It definitely is, bro. It's a battle every week. You can't even keep up with these shits. I literally today took the time to put down, like, yo, let me write down all the events that's coming up. And there's literally an event almost every week, Saturday and Sunday. It don't be just...
No, it's Saturday, yeah. It's 2 weeks back to back where it's 2 days of battles back to back. Not to mention, after that, you get like 1 week of nothing, and then there's a boxing match, and then there's Eazy's event. One of the people that's going to be on the card is supposed to be fighting.
Is battling the week. Anyway, moving along.
But listen, I feel you. This is what you pay me to be here for. I'm just telling you, it's a little too much. It's a lot on the plate. You know what I'm saying? And then, they be wanting breakdown, like bar breakdowns. I gotta watch. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I keep throwing the same idea out there. Like, I feel like maybe y'all league owners, or maybe, consigliaries of the leagues, like the moles of all of the leagues, like maybe y'all need a group chat so y'all can line up events, because
Yeah.
somebody
It should not. I really feel like there should be at least a couple weeks between major events. It should not be. This is crazy, though. It should not be fucking top name battlers battling every Saturday. Like what?
I love New Jersey.
And I ain't knocking nobody's money.
Yeah,
Get your money.
I'm not-
And this shout out twerk. Get your money. I ain't knocking it. There's no name included. But it's
I
just,
love
it's a
New
lie.
Jersey twerk, but
I won't see him every week,
don't
though.
want to see him every week because I know what happens when the weight gets stretched. I know what happens when that dope gets stepped on. We've all seen it happen. I'm just not trying to put that out there, but you're also looking at these opponents that Twerk has. Now, if Twerk gets through this 3 weeks of hell, surefire #1 on the Battle of the Year list.
And he might be able to do it, but everybody's not able to. And then the thing is, like, even if they're, this is another thing. Even if someone's able to do it, doesn't mean I want them to. Like, fuck, they're doing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me give it to you from this perspective. You know what I'm saying? My girl can make spaghetti every day of the week. But do fucking want spaghetti every day of the week? No, I don't. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
That's it.
You know, some meals I want to eat like once a month. I don't want to have a fucking seafood boil twice a week. You know what I'm saying? That's some once a year type shit for me. But what I'm saying is this. I say that to say this. Let's move along. There's a lot of battles that are going on. Some that I really do want to see, and some that I'm uninterested in. One battle that I'm really interested in, though, that we can talk about, it's Eazy the Block Captain versus Swamp. I wanted to talk about that with you, get your opinion on it. You know what I'm saying, and then we can move on to some other things. But it's oversaturated.
Okay. I mean, listen. Here comes Eazy the Block Captain. After we just got bombarded with a bunch of battles, he gonna hit us over the head with not only a card. It ain't even random. A lot of these battles are battles that we want to see. So
Your man King on there.
I told you. I told you some niggas that got some record. I'm just saying. But the battle that we're gonna talk about right now is Eazy versus Swamp. Now, did we know that the opponent for Eazy was Swamp?
Yeah.
Of course. Was we about?
I think I knew a couple days. I told you a couple days. I think I knew a couple.
Yeah, like we wasn't about to tell y'all because we don't want to mess up the plug. Like, what are you talking about? Now, with that being said, about damn time. That's how I feel about this battle. This battle is a great battle for Eazy the Block Captain because Swamp is not somebody to play with, but Swamp also in that can't lose kind of a high risk, low reward type of battle that Eazy needs. Eazy gets a 30, it don't really hurt Swamp in the bad sense because
they don't shit.
Bro, Swamp just got 30 by coffee, bro.
Wait, nobody.
You see what I'm saying? Like, if for beating Swamp, you don't really get that high reward, but you're gonna get that regard of, yeah, you got that smoke back, yeah, you got that lick back, because that last fight I seen you in, you got beat up. In this one, there was no mercy shown in this one. If there's any inkling or any doubt that Swamp can get this battle, not just a 2-1, but a 3-0, yeah, it ain't.
Well, let's reel it back in a little bit, cause Eazy ain't coming off no motherfucking win either. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't say that.
So I'm just saying he ain't coming off no win either, and he ain't coming off winning the battle. He beat Will before that,
Yes,
but he lost to Charlie Clips before that, and he's got some losses.
Yeah.
But he's got wins too, and he's able to put together material well. I told him straight up that you need to get into that Danny Myers bag, that chest bag. You know what I'm saying? Where you was finding your footing in this game and making impactful bars, Confederate flag in front of my trap house, and ain't been raided since. You know what I'm saying? All that type of shit that first helped you get on the explosive material. Now, when it comes to actual rapping, like the structure of bars, putting together bars and rapping, Eazy's better than Swamp. You know what I'm saying? But Swamp is able to create moments. He can definitely, he's definitely appealing. You know what I'm saying? As far as like the shit that they be, I knock a nigga, fit it off from 100 yards, no cap. He battle verbed and dismantled him. You know what I'm saying? And in all the Swamp's battles except versus females. You know what I'm saying? You put him against a female, he's losing. I don't even have to fucking think about it. You can give him.
I did like him versus Hustle though.
But most battles against females, he's losing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something in the writing, something in the water, something in whatever. I get it. But when it comes to like certain male talent, when he battles, especially at a high level, he's going to bring his fucking A game. You
Absolutely.
know what I mean? And in the battle versus Eazy, while I think it's going to be entertaining, obviously I know it's going to be entertaining, I don't know if you can just use the same cookie cutter angles, like a whole round of the same angle and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I want to see, obviously, you know, niggas will get to it. It is what it is. I ain't tripping off that. But I would like to see more battles that are somebody's using creativity, or somebody's using powerful material that ain't just, yo, I'm gonna just jump into a whole round of fucking, Remy Ma shit. Like, that's not really what I'm looking for. That's just me personally, though.
I agree. And that's another reason why I believe that Swamp was a great opponent for Eazy the Block Captain, because I really don't think Swamp's not gonna harp on it for 3 full rounds. Mm-hmm. If anything, he gonna jump on it within the first couple of bars. Mm-hmm. Then we gonna get back to that street shit. Mm-hmm. Because Swamp also has that same feeling that Rex gives. Mm-hmm. Eazy has always been that type of feeling where it's like, all right, this is gonna be some dope drug talk that I feel like this battle is going to be rapping wise. Right. I don't feel like this battle is going to have a level of cattiness that I don't really like. Neither one of them are on a situation where they hate each other to the point where they want to expose each other or anything like that.
Right.
For real, they both needed this battle. It could have happened on URL, like it was supposed to happen, but now that it's happening now, I'm cool with it going down the way that it is. So it's not like, for this battle, I don't see a lot of heavy angles. I do want to hear a lot more drug talk. I want to hear a lot more building yourself up and how you made it from where you was at to where you at now, and maybe the sketchiness that both of y'all are dealing with being off of URL or still dealing with URL. You get what I'm saying? Like, these are things or angles and stuff like that has nothing to do with the catty bullshit that I actually want to hear, that I want to hear from their side. What was it like when y'all was just in the tournament, or what was it like when y'all was just coming up and y'all was just being the little men? What was that like? If y'all could talk about that and see how one got a whole league and the other one is still the 18 or whatever. But
let's talk about the card and who's in with the battles, man. Let's run through them.
Shout out, I'm about to say also shout out too, because I'm seeing 1, 2, 3 names that was supposed to be on the original Trenches card, like
that's
the original
what I'm
one.
Saying they ain't got that. You can't make niggas. You can't make me not do some shit you ain't got available for me.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't tell me I'm not allowed to go get a job and you ain't got a job for me.
You know what I'm saying? So speaking of which, we got the next battle that we can talk about is Mr. Lucrative Opportunity versus Mr. He's an analyst now. He's an announcer now. Yeah. You don't like that talk, do you, Froze? You a blogger. You see how bad that looks on you? I don't know what it is. You see, you a blogger now. I don't know what that means, but yeah, you could also, that means that you can't rap no more? I don't know what that means. But when I say that to say this, we about to find out. Rosenberg Raw is one of them cats where he's the pit bull in the kennel. He's already rabid, all right? He's in that kennel for a reason. There's a reason why Rosenberg decided to sit himself down and wanted to do it, because he felt like he was too real for niggas. He was about to start snapping on these niggas because of how fake the shit get, right? So with that being said, you got somebody who don't even believe that you are of the echelon that you used to be, or that you was, or that you were, and that's Tru Foe. This is one of them situations where, yeah, you might have to unlock that kennel and let that pit bull out. Because Tru Foe gonna keep poking that kennel. He gonna keep poking it. I really want to see what Rosenberg Raw can do. Do I got faith in this battle as being a really good battle? If both of them get through it clean, we actually have a fire battle. But cleanliness is next to godliness.
I seen Rosenberg Raw battle in a couple battles, I believe in the last 2 years. I seen him versus Jag, I seen him versus Av.
We saw him versus Shayna.
Yeah, I saw him versus Shayna. I didn't have him winning versus Av. I didn't have him winning versus Shayna. I had him winning versus Jag. Debatable. Yeah, I can give him 2-1 versus Jag. But I say that to say this, you know what I'm saying? I'm not running down his whole resume, because he's had more better battles than he's had bad battles.
Yeah. He beat Ill Will.
When I look at things from a trajectory standpoint, and I think that that's the best variant that I can use as far as, like, is somebody heading this way or are they heading this way? When I look at somebody's career and the trajectory that it's going, right? So there's this thing, you know, obviously I do the school thing. It's called primary effect, right? What a primary effect is if you watch a commercial right? You watch a commercial all the way through. If I ask you what do you remember about the commercial, the more things that you're going to remember is the things that happen at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? If you watch a commercial, you watch a movie, you're more susceptible to remember the things that happen at the beginning than at the end, right? And that's just the way it goes. That's why the most exciting shit be at the beginning. Or when you go into the grocery store, all the candy and shit is by the register to trigger your kids to want to buy it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why they put it there. It's strategically put there, right? Now, when it comes to Froze, I feel like a lot of his best battles, no disrespect, have already happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have already happened. Like, him versus Big K, see what they do for views and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Battle.
Yeah, like, his old work, the material he's had, is resonating well, and it's material that we'll never forget, right? When he's in battles in the current state, he'll have some good performances. Then some he'll have a good round, and then like it'll taper off, right? So I say that to say this. Right now, I know he does his thing. You know, he's doing the commentary. Shout out to that. He's doing the blogging. You know what I'm saying? He's doing a lot now. You can do all of that, which is great. But you still got to battle too. You know what I'm saying? If you're a battler, that's why I don't put myself in a position to battle rap. Right? Because if I'm a battle rapper, I'm doing great blogs, great recaps, great this, and I lose the battle. That's what they're gonna hold over your head. They don't care about all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just where I'm putting it at right now is that Froze has a lot to show and prove in this battle versus Tru Foe that I've seen have a better battle versus A-Ward than a lot of the material that I've seen Froze have in recent memory. I'll just say recent memory. I'm not saying all time. I'm saying like I can't think of a battle in the last 6 to 12 months that was better with Froze than was as what I just saw with A-Ward on a free battle. You know what I'm saying? With Tru Foe. But that performance was an anomaly. Yeah. Tru Foe don't be having battles like the A-Ward battle every time. You see what I'm saying? So what the thing? So while I got takeaways from whether Froze is going to approach this from a perspective of I have to kill Tru Foe, which he should, and it's in Philly. And one thing that I'm going to tell you, the number one thing that translates in battle rap, in any stadium, any arena, anything, that gutter shit translate anywhere. Especially it translates well, especially where?
In Philly.
Where?
We gonna Philly.
Oh, especially in Philly, it translates well. The niggas that got that gang, that gutter shit, that shit, they love that shit out there. So he's not gonna have a problem transitioning and translating well. But I will say this: going into it, you can give me Froze 2-1. I'm gonna just say that. It's a hometown advantage. He loses at home. What the fuck can I do? I say all I have to say is I take Froze 2-1. What's up?
I'm gonna take the bloggers 2-1. I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna go with blogger 2-1.
Who's you having Eazy versus Swamp?
I said I wasn't never ever gonna go against Eazy again.
Oh, okay. So you saying
I just won't.
All right, what do we got? What else? What else?
Go down with the ship.
All right. What else is with it, man? What else is with it, man?
All right. Now, another battle that I would kind of want to see that I thought already happened, but it didn't happen. I didn't forgot. Yeah. Battle of the OnlyFans. Coffee Brown versus Bonnie Godiva. I made
Coffee
that
Brown 3-0.
Is it because Coffee has been on a tear right now? You know what I'm saying? Is it because Coffee been cooking wherever she's been doing, or is it more so because Bonnie Godiva isn't as good as she used to be? Well, I just want to know why you got Coffee Brown just 3-0. Like, you just got her winning all 3 rounds? We got Coffee winning all 3?
Yeah. And the reason why is it's a lot of the same of the same premise that I've been used. When you think of the fact that I can think of 5 Coffee Brown battles in the last year or so that are better than anything that I've seen from Bonnie. And the thing is, I don't work hard to find motherfuckers. It finds me.
Yep.
Dope sell itself. You don't see commercials for crack.
You don't. I ain't never seen it.
You ain't gonna never see a commercial for cocaine, for weed, or none of that shit.
None of that.
Cause dope sell itself.
Sell itself.
People go find drugs.
Yep.
Drugs don't find. People go find them.
Yeah.
So this is good today. Too, by the way. I'm glad you're here. This has been pretty.
I'm here to lift your spirits, my brother.
And I was definitely pissed earlier, so it wasn't even nothing for real though, But how like you'll come home and like there'll be shit that other people can do, but they haven't done it. I'll be like, yo, what are y'all doing? Like, what's going on? Are you waiting for me? You know what I'm saying? Like, it happened. It's like the Kobe Bryant thing. They wait for you. It's like, you waiting for me to take the game over? All right, cool. All right, so moving along. Gotcha. It's just everything that I've seen from Coffee in the last year or so has been better than everything I've seen from Bonnie, and they don't like each other. What more can I expect?
Yeah, I also have Coffee Brown 3. I just kind of wanted to see where you was going with it. I wasn't about to like fight for Bonnie because you know the ghostwriting allegations is one.
Yeah.
The black eye that was left between her and Mash, so that angle will never ever leave. You also have the fact of not just ghostwriting, but it's been proven multiple times about that. That's kind of hard. And then, what's that one thing Coffee has that Bonnie just seems to lack? Delivery. Why when Coffee rap, it don't sound like she's reading a Facebook post or she's reading an Instagram or a tweet. Like she's not reading it from a piece of paper and I'm writing it down like we can take her. We don't know. It's not that. Coffee says, "Look at you know what ladies don't like about me."
Bitch, it ain't.
Look at my knuckles. There ain't nothing lady like about me.
And I've seen it. We've seen it in person. I've seen Coffee got on more than once in person. So it's like. Going into it, I got Coffee probably minus 5,000 on my parlay win.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, and I'm not mad at and another reason why I'm really not mad at this card is because a lot of these battles have somewhat of a story with it. We got one of the like this one might be potential battle of the night. I hope it's the battle of the night, but battle of the night that I hope goes down as well. Asam versus Jay Moore. The reason why I'm saying Asam versus Jay Moore might not go down only because this was supposed to happen a while ago. Like this was supposed to be like I think this was supposed to be on one of the undercards of Volume or something like that. I forgot what it was. This was supposed to happen because if y'all don't remember, Jay Moore was not as famous at one point in time, but apparently there was an issue between him and Asam. He went to Asam and had him on video and apologized to him on camera. Y'all niggas got mad that the nigga that he did it as a sucker or something like that. However y'all took it was however y'all took it. Now the ball is now in Asam's court. Are you going to double down on it and say, you know, I made you do this video or something like that? Or are you going to be more appreciative now? I look at how you know, when I first got into this altercation with you, you was down here. Now look at you up here. I'm proud of you, but I'll still smoke you. That's still a storyline. Or the storyline could be from Jay Moore is I want to make sure that I embarrassed myself that one time so that I can embarrass you in front of everybody else. You don't belong here. This is my shit, and I'm asking one question. What is we talking about? I love a good story, man. I love a good story. I got Jay Moore 2-1 though.
You alright, man?
I like this battle. See, because this is a battle that I'm enjoying.
You alright, man?
I love it.
Good, man. Alright.
Good battles.
I got Jay Moore winning because something I call identical occurrence transpired, and what that means, I'm more than halfway done with my degree now. I'm more than halfway done. You know what I'm saying? So identical occurrence transpired means the same thing happening over and over again. I like Asam. I've liked Asam for some years, but one thing he's been consistent at is being inconsistent. He raps way too fast. And sometimes he'll trip over his own word. The gun butt, the unbutt, the metal. Like when you're doing all of that shit, I've said it years and years ago. I feel like his style is one of the toughest styles to do because you're literally the metal, and then the liquid metal, and metal. Like it's hard to repeat words at such a fast consumption. The one thing about Asam, he has had talent in his career. I don't knock or take nothing away from him. But the one thing that's been more consistent in a lot of his battles is slips, stumbles, fumbles. It happens in damn near all of his joints. Yep. He just don't battle enough for you to even rectify it or really pay attention to it. I think he's talented, but he be stumbling. You know what I'm saying? Like he do. Like, but it is the reason why it happens is because of the style. It's predicated to the style. If you ride motorcycles, you run the risk of having an accident. You know what I'm saying? If you rollerblade, you run the risk of falling off off skates. It just happens. If you rap as fast as he does, the metal, the ungut, the gun tuck, the gun butt, the gun butt, the gun tuck, the kick you back to wherever the fuck you come from. That shit is way too fast. If he slowed it down, but the thing is, his style don't come with no slowdown. Because if he slows it down, it's not his style anymore. Right. It has to be rapid fire. But you can't be rapid fire in succession if your weapon ain't clean. You know what I'm saying? Like if your weapon got some debris in it, you trying to do. I've been there. They gonna be all your gun gonna jam because it's, you know what I'm saying. If you fire and rapid, like he firing, you gotta keep that weapon clean. His weapon don't be clean. Now Jay Moore. I like Jay Moore. Hell of a talent. Remember him from years and years ago. We go way back to the motherfucking body bag battle days down in Richmond and South Carolina before any of us was on. I've been out there with him. I felt like, even when it was time on URL, things like that, that he's advanced a little bit more than he's getting the credit and acclaim for. You know what I'm saying? Now, part of that is his own doing. Jay Moore at times can be Jay Moore's worst enemy, because how he even ends up in a situation where he's apologizing on camera is probably because of shit he got himself into. And it's not the first time. I could name a bunch of instances and inferences where he's had issues, drama and shit like that in battle rap. But this past year to a year and a half have been good. He's been showing up to battles, he's been doing his thing, he had a fire battle with Tex, and he's more consistent.
Yes.
And he's gonna bring punches, and he had one of the battles of the year last year versus King. I haven't seen it. Now, if I'm bugging, tell me I'm bugging. But I spend time thinking before I speak. I think more than I speak. I haven't seen an Asam performance in the last 24 months, which was better than King or better than fucking the Chip versus Tex in a tournament. You know what I'm saying? He don't have the performances.
He was really good versus Rum Nitty.
He doesn't have the performances, is what I'm saying. In recent memory. Now, we can go way back. You know, back to the proving ground and shit like that. But I don't want to do that.
You fresh out with the white beater on. Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
No.
What have you done for
My
me
grandma
lately?
5'4" is all I got to say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like come on, son. Let her off through the side door. I remember that shit right now.
I seen a man lost his spirit outside of a wine store.
Well, I remember that. I don't remember shit from.
We were there for that, bro. I was
telling you.
over there. Like, I was right there.
Served through the side door, some shit. I remember that shit, man. So, Ace has the upper hand because he made him apologize and shit like that before. I think it'll be a good battle, but going into it, I don't know if I can have Ace around. I'ma just be honest. I don't know. But I'm gonna probably be standing right there, and if it happens, that's the one. Hey. The one good thing about being a battle rap blogger, it's like being a weatherman. You can be wrong all the time, and you still have your job. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But going into it,
or be the as long as we're not the ones that try to cop out, like, well, we say this person gonna win, and then that person lose, and be like, well, I told you the other person was gonna win. Like, no, I thought this person was gonna win. That didn't happen. That's all you had to say. Now. Just to keep it in the same, in the same vein, we was just talking about Jay Moore. Let's talk about the Trenches champion, King. Let's talk about how he just had a crazy battle versus Cortez.
Let's talk about how Danny ain't doing shit with him. How about that? That's what we need to talk about. Look, I got a name right there. Look, there you go. That's my winner right there.
King. That's all I'm saying. Look, man. Did I ever tell y'all the story about how?
Yes, you did.
Oh, man.
We was on man, that show, you gotta come up with some better stories. Man.
That's my favorite story to tell, you know what I'm saying? That's my favorite story.
I need a better version. Go ahead. Somebody might have missed it. So go ahead.
So we was on the plane.
Somebody might have missed it.
We was on the plane to go to Miami. I believe, it was the Miami trip. Yep.
You be all over the place now.
And so he said, so I meet up with this cat, young guy, and I'm like, yeah, man, you Showtime SP. I'm like, where? He's like, yeah, I'm on the card, I'm battling Jay Moore. I'm like, you King? Yeah. I'm like, look, man, Jay Moore dangerous. Yeah. You gonna have to do something, boy. You gonna have to cook up and kill him.
They're reversing their strategy and shit.
Fast forward up to now, look at the Trenches champion, man. So it's always saluting a shout out. Now, problem is, you going up against Danny Myers.
What the fuck that mean?
I mean, Danny Myers is like your Balrog in Street Fighter. Okay. You know what I'm saying? He's like your Kano in Mortal Kombat. Yeah, you gonna see him, but don't play with him when you see him. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you see, he in every game. Balrog's in every game. KO is in every game. It does not matter. You're going to see Danny. If battle rap is a whole month of battle rap, you mean to tell me Danny Myers ain't on one of these cards? You're out of your mind.
Right.
So when it comes to battle rap's journeyman, that's Danny Myers. Problem with Danny Myers has oversaturated himself with all the previous battles that he's had before. We've seen some of the greatest Danny Myers battles, and then there's battles that Danny Myers has had where he had great material. Nobody saw it. So with this going into this battle with Danny Myers,
They take a lot of battles that nobody don't care about. You know what I'm saying? He'll get a call for a big card and it'll be against somebody we don't care about. Like he takes none on like Summer Madness and some shit. No knock on him, but you should have never been battling nobody like that. You see
I was there for that too.
Yeah. That's just one example of many. But if I was with him, some of the battles that he would hit me about, I wouldn't even took it. I'd be like, yo, don't even take that. Fuck that. Just pass. But anyway, what's up?
Yeah, it was like, I believe it was one time Danny had battled Disaster. And then like the battle right after that was like Elijah. It wasn't Elijah Straight, but it was like somebody else. He was on the Mass 6 card with Elijah Straight. Like,
it's like
Tay-Rock was battling BK.
Yeah, you should.
You battling Elijah Straight. I mean, nothing wrong with Elijah Straight, but... Right. You see where he at, you see where you're supposed to be. Now, once again, Danny, you on this card against somebody who you might think is of lower tier. You might think just because you heard his name and you heard a couple battles from him, you think he hot shit. You might want to actually review these tapes. I'm just saying, you might want to look at him. He ain't the one you want to play with. That's all I'm saying.
I'll say this. Danny, I really rock with Danny as far as battle-wise. I've covered his career for years and years. I am a good proponent and a fan of Danny Myers' battles. I've, cataloged his career. He was my slogan. Y'all want to know what happened? I'm going to tell you what happened. That was him. So I've always been a fan of Danny. You know what I'm saying? The good, the bad, the indifferent.
Absolutely.
I just feel like right now King wants it more. It's very different when you've been on a bunch of cards. You've got a bunch of deposits. You've been paid to be a bunch of places. The excitement for someone who's done it before ain't the excitement for someone who ain't done it yet. Is all I'm basically saying.
Yeah.
This battle has potential to be battle of the night or body of the night. It's not going to depend on King.
And it ain't going to be on King.
I've never seen King get bodied before. I've seen Danny get bodied more times than I can count. But he battles so much that it don't even fucking matter. He loses a battle, I'm going to see him again next week anyway. But I will say this, though, shout out to my nigga Danny. He hasn't battled that much this year, or in the last year. I haven't seen him on every card, every week. So I do hope that this is inspirational. I know it will be because I'm going to send it to him. That's one thing I will say. He watches the blogs.
He watches us.
I'm going to send him to him. Yeah, I want you to see what the thought process is. You're a dope MC, but you battling somebody that's been on fire for the last probably 12 months. Everywhere I've seen him, he been good. I ain't never seen this nigga, and he ain't been good.
And he dressed regular. He had a Dragon Ball Z shirt on.
Yeah, you ain't getting nothing crazy. He's regular. So
regular duck.
I mean, King just had a phenomenal battle with Cortez. And I kind of felt like, I felt like,
You know what I mean? Like,
I felt like he got out of there. 2-1-ish.
Reset Misfit back to factory default settings.
2-1. Now move on. It's just.
All right. Not last but not least. Well, the one that we can talk lightly about is Presidential Dubs versus Dre Majesty. Presidential Dubs is nice. With Dre Majesty.
Same scenario in the Danny Myers.
You know what I'm saying?
He wants it more right now.
Yeah, Dre Majesty definitely wants it more right now. Dre Majesty's been on a tear. He had a great battle the last time that we've seen him. Dre ain't nobody to play with.
One thing that's been consistent about Dre Majesty got bars. I fuck with him. Good character as far as like from what I see. And he's good as far as an ambassador of the brand. You know what I'm saying? As far as the Trenches brand and things like that. He's good for that too. But he's been consistently the last man on the card. Barely even on the card.
Yeah, he's usually he starts the night off, for sure.
The way you can get to the next slot or the next slot or the next slot is to battle the people and smoke the people in front of you. Because guess what? The nigga that's on the last card is the first one that's going to be off that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is you got an assignment in front of you. Presidential Dubs, I've seen him around forever. You know what I'm saying? Presidential Dubs. He battled on the same card that Ryder battled Snake Eyes on, Proving Ground. Yeah. So if you think about how far that was ago, that's how long he's been in battle rap. This is not a battle. This is supposed to be an advancement tool. Like you supposed to just show up. If he makes the battle, and then they had like a little thing back and forth and shit. I think I don't know, but I may have. If they did, so what? Dre Majesty supposed to win. If Presidential Dubs wins, I'm not surprised, but he should.
All right, last battle. But not on last on the card. Riggs versus Jay Murder. Jay made it do what it did it do.
I rock with Jay Murder. He's been around just as long as some of the other cats that I'm talking about.
Jay Murder has a 2-on-2 battle on URL.
Yeah, he's been around A long time. You know what I'm saying? Some of his best battles have already happened.
Yep.
Certain people that wants to get to a certain plane, certain peak, their best battles have already happened. So you have to take it as the opportunity that's in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Danny Myers' best battles have already happened. Presidential Dove's best battles have already. Two different ways.
Yeah.
Have Jay Moore's best battles happened yet? I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I put MCs nowadays.
Yeah.
If their best battles have already happened, there's nothing wrong with people whose best battles have already happened, but you just have to look at them from the ascension. You know what I'm saying? To me, I feel like Eazy got his best battles have already happened. You know what I'm saying? What battles can he have that's better than him versus Surf and better than him versus Twerk and all these Lux and Rock and all them battles is classics. It's not knocking you by saying your best work is happening already. It's just enough niggas ain't available for you to keep going at that high of a level.
Correct.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree with you. And with Jay Murder, I mean, his best battles were on RBE. I feel like Jay Murder definitely held his own on Rare Breeds cards. And whenever he was on there, he wasn't to be played with. I think there's only maybe one or two battles that I've seen Jay Murder get like completely smoked, and they weren't on RBE's card. It was like somewhere else, because I remember it was Mike P who did him bad. But since then, Jay Murder really don't be losing, but he also don't be battling. Problem is, you going up against somebody who I think is still hungry, who is still out here trying to smoke something. And has anybody have any word on this Riggs versus Bad News battle? Like,
I don't hear nothing about him.
Somebody let me know in the comments, or let me know something, because I didn't see it. I didn't actually see how it went down, so I really can't give y'all, well, you saw what Riggs did to Bad News, and now that can lead me into thinking what Riggs is going to do to Jay Murder. I can only just say that Riggs has had up and down battles. The last time that I saw Riggs, it was him versus, damn it. Because he battled on the trenches last time. Why am I drawing the blank? Supposed to be a good battle. Was it Jay Moore?
Cool. It
was Riggs versus Jay Moore?
No, Riggs. He battled Riggs battled Tex on the last stretch.
Thank you. I was about to say either Tex or Jay Moore. But so yes. So with that battle, it was a 2-1 either way. Some people had Riggs walking out of there, but I don't know necessarily how he went about it with the Bad News situation. So I can't really tell you that Riggs is going to smoke Jay Murder. But yes, I do have Riggs winning this battle 2-1.
And there you have it, live from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I think it's a good card, you know what I'm saying?
Pray for my enemies, man.
You dig?